Medication adherence is a major problem in healthcare today, or for patients. Some of them forget to take their prescribed medication, and some of them just forget what time to do it or whether they've done it. And I understand, Moses, that your company, CleverCap, has thought about this and has a solution to offer here at the mHealth Summit on display, right?
Absolutely. So the problem of medication adherence is well documented. There are around 11 million hospital readmissions that are due from low medication adherence, which is a lot lower than people would expect. It's in the 50% range. Most of the metrics that are used in today's market to measure adherence have to do with refill rates, whether people have possession of the medications or not, but that doesn't really tell the full story of what happens in between refills and whether people are taking the pills as prescribed. So what we developed with the CleverCap is a smart cap that appends to a regular pill vial that you're not supposed to open this way. I'm just opening it to show you how it works. It has a tamper-proof lid, so you only can open it at exact dose times, and it's programmed at the pharmacy. So think of it like there's a computer that resides in this cap that the pharmacist programs with your twice a day or 3 times a day regimen, and when it's time to take your pill, then this door opens and it allows you to take only the proper number of pills. So if you're supposed to take 2 between 8 and 9, it will continue to flash and vibrate when it's time to take those 2, and it will allow you to take those 2. If you miss it, it sends messages to your support system. So it could be yourself. If you miss it, you can take it off schedule, but it's still flagged through our specialized activity sensors. But also it could be sending message maybe to a relative, or if you're taking care of your family or parents, then you might be receiving the messages. So what we're doing with this is providing a full end-to-end solution with a software that interfaces with pharmacy management software. So it's dispensed as it is. It lasts as long as you need to. There is no recharge required from a patient perspective. And patients just can have a better way of remembering when to take their medications. In addition to that, all information is being broadcasted real time. We use the TuneNet platform from Qualcomm Live to broadcast the information securely into a reporting platform where you can be monitoring what we call the Clever score, which is your adherence score. So you can be monitoring how you're doing per prescription, and your doctor can see if you're making progress. And also there's a tool for disease management and care management programs to understand medication adherence trends in between refills. So this one actually has a tamper-proof in it. So if you see, you can't really open this unless you do it through the door, which means that it's child safe, and it also helps in control of fraud and abuse in certain therapeutic areas like pain relievers and psychotropics, where people want to take more than they're supposed to because they get good effects, or they might channel them through product diversion into gray markets. So it's a tool that can help both in medication adherence and for control and abuse.
Okay, is this on the market today? Is it available today? And who is the market? What is the market?
Yeah.
Is it pharmacists, pharmacies?
So it is completed. We've been in research and development for a couple of years. We're now launching and making it public and like going commercial. We had a Western independent review board approved study that we're initiating, and it is in the market. We're recruiting and talking to different players. It is mostly a business-to-business enterprise solution where we enable like a managed care organization at risk to try to improve their adherence rates on certain therapeutic classes so they can improve clinical outcomes while reducing costs. It's also being targeted for pharmaceutical companies in certain categories where they want to have better controls. For example, to comply with REMS in the extended release opioid category, or also in some of the HIV categories where, like, if you don't take your medications properly, then you develop a resistance to therapy. So we're kind of working also on clinical trials to help administer clinical trials. So there's three markets that we're targeting at the time. So it's managed care organizations, pharmaceutical companies, and clinical trials for the research segment, both through CROs or pharma itself.